Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatina Inshira binti Muhammad Zubaidi. Along with my partner Linkas Waran Shamgam, we will present our presentation assignment entitled Certificate of Analysis Benzydamine Cream.
A certificate of analysis conveys the finding of a scientific test conducted on a product such as food or medication. This certificate of analysis assures customers, manufacturers and suppliers that the product they are dealing with meets their agreed upon standards. For an example, especially for food products, the majority of countries need a certificate of analysis. Apart from that, other products such as chemicals or medicines, more stringent procedure must be followed during the analysis process. So, the United States of America and also Saudi Arabia are one of the two nations which are using this certificate of analysis. Apart from that, the certificate of analysis is also crucial for suppliers, product manufacturing and delivery because it contains more information about the product including its component, quality, purity, which can be used as an identification document for product, bolstering the labels that accompany them. Apart from that, this certificate of analysis also assists the clients in verifying whether the goods fulfill the required standards by comparing the products they receive with the initial instruction they provided.
Next, I will explain the importance of certificate of analysis for the industry or manufacturer and for the patients. Firstly, COA provides insight on how the drug should be used based on the criteria stated, as it contains information about the identity, compositions, purity, strength of the product. So secondly, COA ensuring that the products adhere to internal quality control requirements. The list stated in the certificates of analysis must be fulfilled before the certificate can be released. COA also can assist clients in verifying whether the goods fulfill the required standards by comparing the products they receive with the initial instructions they provided. Next, by having the standard needed, it can reduce the possibility of unwanted rejection, replacement of the product, and customer complaints, which can lessen the expense and refund. It is an advantage for patients where it can increase patients' acceptance and fulfill the assurance that the product they are receiving satisfy their unique criteria. Lastly, COA can also assist producers in confirming that internal quality control criteria are met by their products.
In order to prepare a certificate of analysis, there are certain requirements that need to be fulfilled. First is the supplier information, which includes the contact details such as name, address and other details about the material supplier. The second is material identification, which includes common terms like lot numbers, product codes and description and identifies the material being verified by the certificate of analysis. Third, the transportation data, which can include the original purchase order, the customer's name and address or additional information like the item's destination. Next, evidence of conformance, which is the most crucial information in the certificate of analysis, is contained in this section. Apart from that, an authorized and qualified product inspector has signed the final section of the certificate of analysis, attesting to the fact that the evidence submitted was examined.
This is the certificate of analysis of benzydamine cream. This certificate consists of important elements that should be highlighted, including dates, batch manufacturing number, suppliers, certificate number of the product, and the product code or the name of the product. One of important component in certificate of analysis is certificate number. Certificate number, or also known as registration number, is a series of digits in a certificate of analysis that, if given on the label, should correspond to the number on the product. In Malaysia, registration number must consist of 8 digits after the letter MAL if manufactured in Malaysia and ends with an alphabet or more to indicate their registration category. The categories of registered product are as follows. The first one is alphabet A, which stands for controlled medicine. Alphabet S, controlled for over-the-counter medicines, also known as OTC. The T alphabet for natural products or traditional medicine. N alphabet for health supplements. And last one, H alphabet for veterinary products. According to our COA of benzydamine cream, the certificate number is MAL 23095 4312AZ, which consists of information on the origin of the product is from Malaysia. It stands for MEL. The product has alphabet A, which stands for controlled medicine. The product also is gazetted as zero-rated product as it consists of alphabet Z at the end of the series of number.
Now I'm going to explain about the product code. Well, product code is actually a string of 5 to 7 numbers and letters that describes a particular product. The product code may be associated with multiple synonym definition if the product is known by multiple names. For an example, a fish that goes by multiple regional names. In this case, our benzydamine cream, the product code is 132694. Other than that, the product's name is defined as the term given to it, which may include a trademark or the name of the manufacturer, or it may be a proprietary name, which means an invested name, a generic name, a common name, or a scientific name. So, the product name for our product is the benzydamine cream.
Another important component in COA is the date related to the product. These are included from the date that the sample was received by the lab, the date the sample was analyzed, the date that the certificate of analysis was produced, and the manufacturing date, and also the expiry date. So all the important dates must be documented well in certificate of analysis and other documentations. In our COA, the dates stated are included expiry date, manufacturing date, and certificate analysis release date. The first one, expiry date, is date at which the manufacturer can still guarantee the full potency and safety of the drug, which is issued on 19 October 2025, around 2 years after the manufacturing date. So, the manufacturing date is normally assigned in month and year format for a batch of finished product, which is in our COA, manufacturing date is on 19 of October 2023. Lastly, the date of certificate analysis is issued by 29 of October 2023. Stating the supplier is another important criteria in certificate of analysis. Supplier typically provide the manufacturer with a range of products which help to control the cost of rare material and specialty equipment. If there is any mistake or problem regarding the supplier can be contacted to solve the problem. In our certificate of analysis, we stated the supplier is Sigma Adrish from Malaysia, Sundrian Berhad.
Well, a batch manufacturer number is actually a special identification that links to a particular amount of product that is produced or processed all at once. It is actually essential for quality control because they enable manufacturers to identify and recall particular problematic batches by tracking and monitoring products in the event of problems. So, our product, which is benzydamine cream, the batch manufacturing number is KLKH12B01. In this essay part, which involved the identification of benzydamine cream, HPLC method is used for the identification of this benzydamine cream, which involves the column equilibration, mobile phase preparation, solution filtration, sample injection into the system, calibration curve construction, and lastly, analyte concentration estimation. So, based on the HPLC method, we have been get a result in which the benzydamine hydrochloride is a tertiary amine indazole derivative. So the foundation of this salt is a strong acid and weak base. At pH level 7.2 and below, it exists in protonated form, while at pH 11.4 and above, it exists in a deprotonated form. So the 1-benzyl 1-indazole 3-ol, or the impurity C, has been found to be a benzydamine impurity. It is well known from the chromatography theory that ionized compounds elute in wide volume because they do not cling to a stationary phase. In order to stay in a stationary phase, the compound needs to remain in its neutral state. So at pH rate of 10 and above, benzydamine and its purity C exists in neutral form. Based on our certificate of analysis for benzydamine cream, we have concluded that the appearance of benzydamine cream will be white to white creamy crystalline powder, while the pH level will be 5.5, which means less than 8.6. And the solubility of benzydamine cream is freely soluble in water, alcohol, methanol, and slightly soluble in acetone and practically insoluble in ether.
As summary, we have explained each component of the certificate of analysis pertaining to our product, which is benzydamine cream, including the importance of COA and the preparation for COA itself. It has been made clear on how important it is to prepare the COA as well as the necessary steps and the prerequisites. A detailed description of the standard operating procedures (SOP) for the assay conducted on the product was also provided. Lastly, we also have discussed the contents and the characteristics of the drug, which is the benzydamine cream. So that's all from us. Thank you.